live on my other YouTube. Hey, how's it going, guys? What up? What up? We're on YouTube. How you doing? The stream here is gonna be working on this stream overlay. All right, that's the plan. So the stream overlay we got going here is at the bottom of the screen, actually. So you can see I have my, if you look at my last stream, it's a totally different screen. The camera is vertical here. That's important because when you clip short form content, you want it to be in the same aspect ratio. So if in theory I'm like, all right, this is a good clip where it's just me chatting, then I can take this entire window, all of this right here, and that's its own video. Like I can just scale that up and I don't need to do any weird cropping. Or if I want to include the desktop video, so we can say, all right, I have a screen recording in the middle. Then now we have like all of it. I'm not overlapping in any way. I think it's set up fairly cleanly in that way. And then below is chat. It's empty. Havoc is AFK here, the only viewer. And then in the bottom right, we have the Claude usage. So that's updating in real time as Claude is working on tasks. And then I'm working on a task board to its right. So now we have a to-do list where as we add new Claude windows and as we work on them, then it adds a new post-it note, which is kind of fun. Okay. Usage overlay, hit refresh. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to improve the overlay. $80 per mouse, man. $80 per mouse, dude. Ugh. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck. How do your mice break that often? I've just used this one mouse for forever, man. This is a good mouse. The Logitech Pro. It's the Logitech. Like this one. This has no problems. Do you like throw your mouse? What do you do? How do you break them? I'm assuming you're slamming your mouse into your table or you're throwing it at a wall. That's my guess. For content, I'm figuring it out right now. I'm not sold on anything. I'm being flexible. I realize that I don't know, but I think that I'm trying to discover that for myself right now. And I realized I was trying to like figure that out conceptually through thinking and just being like, okay, what am I going to stream? What am I going to do? And I realized that the more I think about it, the less I know. And the only answer is for me to stream. And I'll figure out what I find fun as I stream. For right now, I'm doing game dev content. So I am making games. Been working on a game for about a month, and I've been taking a game dev course and learning game dev. And then also I've been doing using Claude and using AI coding to make fun stuff. I've been reading a lot about like AI. Like obviously the consensus for most people is that AI sucks. And you're supposed to hate AI. But I think there's a lot of things we can use it for that aren't necessarily evil. So I'm trying to explore those options. That's my goal right now. So basically I'm just coding, making games, making fun stuff, and then I don't know, seeing what happens, man. Just chatting. I realized that, dude. You know what I need to do? Regardless of like playing a specific game or making a specific thing or doing a specific stream, dude, we're chatting right now, Havoc. Or I like it. It's fun. I think just hanging out and and having a community is really cool. So I think even if I don't know exactly what I'm streaming, I'm gonna chill. Gonna have fun. That's the point. My goal is to have fun. What kind of content I make is fun. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, I have quite literally never broken a mouse. So I don't know what you're doing. I like literally never, man. I've been using a mouse every day for like 8 hours a day for like 20 years. Never once have I broken a mouse. The only time is when like a mouse gets sticky. I think that's happened to me once. That was when I was really young. It spilled soda or something on it. But then it never happened again. I never made that mistake again. I think the lightweight is really good, man. I don't know. It's just like the way it's designed. I don't know. I never had any problems. But regardless, not trying to grill you, dude. You're gonna learn how to solder and fix your mouse. That's sick, man. That's gonna be so cool. If you can get it to, if you can like take it apart, fix it, you could probably like paint it or do some fun art or make like a custom mouse, or like you could learn how to like change the texture of the mouse, which would be kind of fun. Like what if it was coated with something? Or I don't know if that would feel good, but I don't know. You could start modding your mice. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, so right now we're working on the usage indicator and then the post-its. That's the plan. I think how did this get coded? I'm kind of curious about how it works. So we rename a Claude window. Oh, dude. One additional feature. Looks like Claude allows us to set a color. Ooh, should the post-it note color? What if we change the post-it note color to be the color? Because like you can change it to any color here. Like red, blue, green, yellow, purple, orange, pink, cayenne. What do you think, Havoc? So I'm gonna add a feature to change the color of the post-it note based on the window color. Should it be the entire post-it note color, or just like the text, like where it says feature? Like the background is a little light blue. Could be colored based on that could be colored based on the color of the window. It'd be kind of fun. I don't know, or maybe the post-it itself is blue, or is colored. I think that's just like a toggle. I think I toggle that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I guess we just have to see it. Maybe be weird. Probably just have to see it. That's the answer. I think you're right. Yeah, we probably just have to see it. Okay. All right. We're adding juice. This is a good update. This is a good update. We added the little thumbtacks. All right. That's exactly what I wanted. This is great. Man, this is cool. This is neat. Oh, what if the background is like a little cork board? Oh, what if the background of the task board was a little... Oh, should it be a cork board? Yeah, a little cork board. I guess it doesn't have to be. What if it was a fun cork board? It might look nice. I think that'd be fun. I like the idea of a corkboard. For some reason, a corkboard gets me going. I think that'd be neat. This is the other feature. Claude allows us to set a color for the window. I think we add the two options. Does it changes the text first? Maybe that's what we go with by default. Oh, shit. Wait, whoops. Sorry, this is... Sorry. Sorry to interrupt you. Whoops. This was over here. Okay. Sorry, I got confused. That window is the usage display. This one is the stream taskboard. Okay. As another option, what if we change the entire post-it notes? All right. Dude, that's sick. That's sick. That's sick. Come on. That's so sick. Are you kidding me? That's so sick. It just automatically works, man. That's so cool. Oh, man. That's neat as hell. Okay. Man, that is neat. What if I change the color of this to red? So that's going to be red. Just as a test, it'll be red. That's fun. Oh, we could map. What if we map each of the colors, each of the color options to a more pleasant version of that color option? Whoa. Whoa. Havoc. Thanks for the bit, man. Welcome back from the ads. Welcome. Welcome back, Buckaroo. Welcome back. Thank you for the bit. Bang, bang, bang. Isn't a bit 1 cent? No, I think it's less than 1 cent. But I appreciate it nonetheless, and I tip my hat to you, sir. Good sir. Thank you. Thank you for the portion of a cent. The reason it's less than a cent is because taxes get taken out and stuff, so it's less than a cent. It's a fraction of a cent, man. All right. This is going to be hype. I think it added a corkboard already, by the way. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty fun, man. Dude, now I kind of want the other one to be a corkboard too. Is that fucked up? Is that fucked for me to request? I feel like the vibe would be more fun if all of them were corkboards. Maybe, I don't know. It'd be kind of fun. What if the other one was a corkboard too? What if? Is this even like? What is this even doing, man? I don't even know what this window's doing anymore. What if the usage display also included a corkboard background similar to the taskboard implementation? This is gonna be sick. Yeah, I've been coding. We've been coding it for the last month. It is. I'm gonna show you. Ooh. I think it's already implemented, by the way. Nice. All right, let me show you what we got. Here's what we got so far. This is the game. So ready? You hop in here. This is Grime to 5. One of my buddies, Diego, backpack. His brother and his friends were working on this idea for like 3 years, but they're not coders. So they never implemented it. I was like, dude, I'll work on it. Let's do it. So this is the game. So I'm helping implement it and helping work on everything. For a lot of the movement, this is like not what they wanted at all for the movement, but I've been finding it really fun. So we're gonna do this movement style. The game overall is like the classic like Mario arcade game from 1986, but with like a ton of extra shit. All right. So the first thing is that you have soap. So you can speed up and then go crazy mode on it. All right, that's number one. That adds a lot of shit. Number two, you can wall jump. Okay, you can also fast fall. So you can wall jump, fast fall. Then you can interact with some objects on screen and like use your soap to say grow a sunflower, right? You can jump with variable height, right? Anyway, what the game, I'm showing you features. What the game is, this is how you would actually play. You have the manager on the right here. We will spawn enemies. Enemies are going to come out of the chute. I was messing around with the spawn delay. That's a little long. That is a fly. Mr. Fly is dead. Gotta wait for a mutat to pop out. These are baby mutats. Diego's brother, Backpack's brother, Dommy McDoodle, is an awesome artist. He's done all the art for all this. None of this is AI generated art. This is all handmade art by Dom. He's been doing a really great job, especially with making just some fun animations. We got a fly enemy that tracks you and then just messes you up. The flow of this level is all fucked up now, but basically the point is it's a classic arcade game with the screen wrap and all that, and we're gonna add a ton of fun enemies and hopefully just iterate on the genre in a way that takes like modern movement speed and modern, movement fun and adds that to the existing genre, hopefully. Okay, if I put soap down. That's a bug. I think the mosquito or fly should I think the mosquito / fly should let me type it up. Sorry. Mosquito. Oh yeah, I'll just type it out over here. Okay. It's not really a bug. Mosquito / fly should collide with soap. Yeah, I think they should. I think it should still. Yeah, it's something you can just pick up anytime. And as we're gonna add levels, there is gonna be a story. So like the story is you're like a janitor for a big fucked up organization, like evil corporate dystopian company, and your job is to clean up all these monsters. Right? There's all these monsters. And you got to clean them up. You got to destroy them. You got to knock them out. Get rid of them. We're going to clean up the facility and probably destroy the company maybe from inside. But the fun of it is like you can, because of how we've set up the levels, you can also have multiple screens like this, right? You can have multiple screens, move between the screens. We can have a ton of different level designs. It doesn't have to be a single screen level design like in Mario. We can have a ton of different level designs. That's gonna be something that's really fun. I added different types of platforms recently. So you have like this purple platform you can drop through and jump through. The gray platforms you cannot drop through or jump through. It's not possible. And the green platform you can drop through, but you cannot jump through. One of the really fun things that you can do in this game is oh shit. You set up a slab of soap. Let's jump over that guy. Whoops. I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you later. Yeah, it's $100 to upload on Steam. Yeah, I'll probably add it. We'll probably publish a Steam. I think that in terms of it being a full game, that's a lot of time and effort, man. I think even with vibe coding and even with how I'm doing all this, it's gonna take like a year easily. So I think our plan is to create a demo of like one solid world, one solid set of levels, and then we have that demo, and that's it. That's it for now, and then we'll continue from there later. Yeah, that's the game, and I've been trying to use, I'm trying to figure out how do I stay up to date with AI tooling and also create something fun. So I'm trying to do some double whammies here, and hopefully I'm going to be streaming it. My plan is to just stream the development. I wish I streamed it starting from the beginning, but I've been figuring out my workflow and figuring out what I wanted to do. So, all right. Here is the new overlay. What do I put in the... I think I have like just a smidge of extra space. And I guess I can just do this. Just move everything over. I do feel like I just have like a smidge of extra space. Also, this is a little too big. It's like the drop shadow is like too strong. You see what I mean? I feel like a drop shadow on the corkboard is actually kind of weird. Yeah, I think a automatic or like a level editor system would be really cool for sure. Definitely. I think that would be something really cool to make, yeah. I guess we could just make that system from the beginning. And then that's how we make levels. And I guess as we use that system, we would make it better and better and better and better. And then you just release that system. I made it as a... One thing I did is I made this plugin. So again, with AI coding, you can really do anything you want. So I made a system, a plugin where given a level, like we have these chutes that enemies come out of, we have all the spawning. You can keep track of the level and keep track of the waves like this, instead of having to go into all the inspector properties and everything. So we know exactly what all the information is. The problem is there's like a lot of information here, and I feel like to design a level, we'd have to be able to convert this into something that the user can use here. And I think I'd have to do a lot of work on thinking about, like, how do you make that not dog shit? And I think we have to have, like, I think we need to get a little further in development before a level editor makes sense. Because, like, right now it's kind of like we kind of haven't established our, like, the baseline for how we're doing it. So it kind of doesn't make sense to have the level editor yet. But I think that is something that I'd love to make. I think that makes sense to me. Okay, so if I change this to so I set the color session to red. wonder if there's a way to hook into it. I don't know. Maybe we can't. Because I did already set it. I said it earlier, actually. But maybe this is a bug. I don't know. We'll see. So the corkboard drop shadow is a little weird. Maybe I need to just mess with the corkboard drop shadow. Let me see. Stream. I feel like the box shadow is a little weird. Yeah, now once I'm done with the stream overlay, I'm gonna hop to sleep because it's 3 a.m. But I just wanted to go live because I figured I'd be doing this for like an hour longer, and I did indeed end up doing it for like an hour longer. So. I feel like it's this shadow. I feel like this is the shadow that I need to mess with, but I actually don't know. If I change this to 0, 0, 0, 0. No, it's not the shadow. Oh. Wait, it did change the color. Look at that. Change the color of the task. So the red sticky, where it says feature with the red background matches the feature. Let me see. Will it work automatically here? Maha. Wow. All right. Hey, that's pretty cool. All right. So now the colors match up. Hey, that's pretty dope, dude. That's pretty dope. That is neat. All right. I like that. This is I genuinely think this is like the right quote unquote way to use AI. It's just make fun shit. Just make fun shit, man. What do you think? Is it kind of fun to have the colors like that? What do you think? Kind of weird or nah? I kind of dig the colored sticky notes. I think it's kind of fun actually. Colored sticky notes is kind of fun. I like the colored sticky notes. The only issue is like the text for feature is now kind of ugly. So that's kind of gross, but let's see. Yeah, the text, the feature text definitely needs to change. Let me take a screenshot. For I've used Python, yeah. I've worked a lot in Python. This one is HTML and JavaScript though. Do I have tiny handlebars? Do I? I think that's how my beard grows. Yeah, like, it kind of has handlebars. Just a little bit. I guess that's just how it goes, yeah. My dad, oh, there's a picture of my dad when he was still alive. Let me, hold on, ready? Check this out. This is gonna be cool. Oh shit, wrong post. This one. Check this shit out. Check this out. That's my dad. Okay. My dad as a young man. Did I look the same? He had a sick mustache. For some reason, I can't grow as cool of a mustache, but he did radio. So he always did radio in his life. He was a radio guy. That guy's at the radio station just ripping it. It's fucking awesome. Makes me want to grow a mustache like that. That'd be kind of fun. I feel like you have to be a fucking sick fuck to rip that mustache. But it'd be so fun. I don't know if I could do it, dude. I don't know if I can handle it. That's like, it's like dangerous, you know what I mean? That's a dangerous mustache. Mustache like that is dangerous. But you notice the tiny handlebars. I have potential. I could be my dad one day. The feature text is just ugly now. We need to make sure that whatever background we choose there when we swap to note mode is maybe we don't even need like the to-do pop-up. Oh, the drop shadow for the whole corkboard is a little too aggressive and bleeds past the border of this section of my overlay. Let's dial it in. Let's dial it in, buddy. Hey, McCarty. Wow, Denton McCarty, the duo. Holy moly, man. Kid you not, my friend lost a bet with me, and I went to his wedding as a groomsman. Hold on, man. This is so funny. You split up the message. So if I just ignore the context of your second message, it's like, wow, you gotta go to his wedding, man. Why'd you split the message there, man? Sporting fat ass lamb chops. That's sick. That's hype. Did you eat the lamb chops after? Hairball moment. What? What? Hairball? I'm not a cat. What you calling a cat? Let me go back in here. Cloud usage. Oh no. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was just making a silly old little joke about lamb chops being simultaneously a hairstyle of your face and also a food. Ergo, did you eat the lamb chops being ha 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 ha. I feel pain. I feel pain. I feel pain. Should not have said these things. All right, let me see. Is this good? What do you think? Could you improve this in some way? Anything else to improve here? I feel like this is decent. I like this stream, this overlay now. This is neat. What else should I put down here? Is there anything? Is there anything else I should put down here? Like, I guess I could put. Because basically this will add, if we open a new task board, if I go to the overlay and we're going to open up a new instance of Claude, new instance of Claude, and rip a, let's just rename it to bug dent chops. Oh, whoa. Okay. We should hopefully, bam, blammo. We saw a new post-it come in. And if we color change it to yellow, then it should change to a yellow post-it. How about that? That's kind of fun. What else? What else? I feel like I don't really need the to do text. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what else I could do here. I'm just trying to come up with fun things to waste my Fable limits. To do. I think it should say to do's. That's pretty good. What happens when I have a fourth window? Does it like do anything? What is it? Is it going to be weird if there's a fourth window? What if I open a window in the Gramda 5? Let's say, what am I doing? Rename to be bug. Yet another dent bug. Okay, we have the plus one more. Now does the carousel happen? Ah, it does. I don't like how it fades at the, I don't like it coming off of the bottom like that. Also the color, I think the color for feature bug, they need to be consistent. It needs to be very consistent. Otherwise, this is stupid. If it's not consistent, this is dumb. Okay, that's kind of rad. That's kind of rad. This is sick. we got a few tasks going. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that animation. I don't know if I like it dropping like that. I feel like it should slide off of the cork board to the left, or like drop down, like or like I don't know. The whole thing maybe slides down or to this. I feel like it slides to the left. I think it is a carousel, so it slides to the left off of the cork board. Oh, no, 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 no. No, what it needs to do, here's what it needs to do. It needs to drop off the bottom of the, it needs to drop off the bottom of the screen. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got a vision. I got a vision for it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think no, maybe the thumbtack doesn't come off first. I actually think they can just both come off at the same time. I think it comes up from the bottom. It should come up from the bottom of the screen. without a without a thumbtack, when it gets into position, then the thumbtack also thumbtack animates in. I think the thumbtack also animates in from below. The thumbtack animates in from below separately. Should be able to tune how much it should tack I think we should keep the ones that are ready at the front. I think if they're ready, they move at the front. And if it's getting worked on, no, that's fine. Actually, I think that's okay. Did my Chrome just crash? Absolutely bizarre. How you guys doing? Weird. Okay, this is pretty good. I think this crashed my Chrome. This fucker crashed me. All right, this is decent. I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I think the carousel needs to be a little longer, which is fine. I can do that. How do I adjust my camera? Ready? I'm gonna put my camera below. Aha. That's how I do it. Ah. This is my natural resting position right now. Just move my camera over. All right, this looks a lot better. This feels fun. This is fun. This is a fun overlay. I feel happy. It's like I didn't work on anything today other than this. So that's fun though. I think tomorrow my plan is to go watch the World Cup finals and then come back and figure out my vertical streaming setup. That's something I wanted to do. My first to do was I wanted to figure out my horizontal layout and figure out some fun overlay stuff. That was very important to me, and I'm very happy that I got to work on that, and I did it. The next thing for me is I want to set up the vertical overlay, and then I want to make sure that I really only have like 2 scenes right now. I'll probably have 3 scenes with Mario, but it's just camera, coding. Yeah, it's there's the two scenes, and then it's just this screen, which is my desktop screen. It's pretty fun. Wow, I like this corkboard. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Spain or Argentina? I don't know. What do you guys got? What do you guys got? Spain or Argentina? I think I'm more. I know everyone is hating on Argentina. I think the vibe I've been getting is that people think that the refs have been too lax with Argentina. And also Argentina has generally been like just like messing with Argentina's been playing in a way where like the other team is winning and then they just like clutch up at the end. And I think people are getting annoyed. So it feels like people want Spain to win over Argentina. And Argentina also won last time, right? So I think people want the underdog to win, aka Spain. For me, I think I kind of want Argentina to win because low-key Messi he just fucks so hard, man. I just love seeing him play, and I want to see him play at his best. So I think that'd be real neat. What do you guys got? Who you guys got? But yeah, I think the layout is looking not too bad. Animates in. Let me swap scenes. I think if I swap scenes. Oh. No, it's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Hey, that's better. That's a better animation. That's a much better animation. Hold on. Yep. Yep, that's a better animation, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. Just hops down. Yeah, that's awesome. That's fun. Alright. I'm happy, man. This is good. This is good. I like this. I think this is good. This looks good. I don't feel bad about this at all. This is nice. Great. Huzzah. And then the Claude usage is in there. I think this is just still chugging. This is not done yet, but I'm pretty happy with how this is implemented. I'll take it. I don't know how anything is coded here, but how about it? It sure does work, doesn't it? Am I curious at all? Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, for 1 hour of work, it's pretty good improvement. I think so. Bow. Meow. Oh, nice. That's pretty sick. That is very neat. I'd say I'm satisfied with it. This is cool. All right, and then now what? Now what do I do? Now we're in a weird spot. Do I think I'm gonna change anything else? I think that the cool thing is that I've set up a repo where we have the code written for Claude usage. We have the code written for the task board. If I want to change anything, I'll just ask Claude. And if I want to add something new, it'll be super easy. So I'm feeling chill. I don't know what else we'll need, Probably need some. I'll probably add some more fun stuff later. But rotate seconds. I see. Rotate seconds. Oh, Chrome crashed yet again. Interesting. This is like crashing my Chrome. Maybe this is actually not implemented well, because my Chrome is crashing. All right. Oh, dude. I see. I see. Oh, this is kick ass. Oh my god, wait, that's actually kick ass. So what it did is in OBS it it added URL parameters, so that way when I want to change a setting for the overlay, it's just a URL parameter. We can change it from note to badge. We can change the rotation seconds. Super easy, just from the overlay itself. That's awesome, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seems like it's like not quite 12 seconds, but whatever. I think maybe I'll change this to like, I feel like it's too many, it's too frequent. I feel like maybe it happens twice in a minute. Maybe 2 times, or once per minute it rotates. I think it rotates once per minute. You don't need to see this over and over again. There might even be a better way to do it. That's fine. That's pretty good. This seems like fucked up. Something is very wrong. I think also we should probably document what we've got so far. All right. I think that's pretty good. Honestly, I don't really want to change much else. I have tasks. I don't need to keep track of them in any way. And it just works, man. I'm pretty happy. All right, this is pretty good. I think maybe the Claude usage can be updated. I think that'll be fixed in a sec here. But I used a decent amount this session. Maybe it'd be fun if my overlay for the stream also included like a chat. Maybe I wonder if there's anything else to add there. I don't know. I think I can just get creative with the stream overlay, man. I'm having a good time. I didn't realize this, but as a fun project, just updating your stream and adding fun shit has never been easier. It's so cool. Sorry, my Photoshop appears to have crashed. All right, this is my overlay. I think maybe we want like I guess why am I even doing this why am I doing this in Photoshop? I wonder if I could take the overlay that I have right now and ask Claude to recreate the sizing of everything. And then I would be able to control each section with Claude. That'd be kind of neat. Chat. Chat. Do we need this? Is this needed? Do we need this? If I add this, is this like, are we being silly right now? What are we trying to do? I guess I could, maybe like, something like this. Just a little, just a little border. Wow. Chat. Dude, why did I do that? I can just have, hold on. I don't have to do it like that. What? I did not have to do it like that. That was just like the worst way I could have done it. Wait, is this added to the... Okay. Where's this added? Oh, okay. I think actually instead of doing it like this, I can just take the... I can just do this. I can just add a... What if I add a fat stroke on the outside? And then the color is... how do you pick from your swatches? Oh yeah, just that. Chat. You guys will see the vision, trust me. That's not it. That's not the vision. Drop shadow. I don't know. Maybe the answer was actually a rectangle. It's just behind it. Maybe a little bit of margin. Text color. There's something about this that just doesn't feel right to me. I don't know. What if we did this? Let's export it. It's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Although I feel like it's a waste. When there's chat, we know that there's chat. It just feels like because it's empty that we probably should have something there. But I don't know. I feel like it doesn't need to be there. That's what my gut says. My gut says not worth. Do. What the hell is happening in here? I think the last task I want here probably is once everything is done, we should we just implemented the Claude usage and What happens if I do chore? I think actually we should add a chore. It's kind of fun. Should the text color be different? Trying to figure out how to distinguish between bugs, features, and other types of tasks. And maybe we don't really need it. We probably don't need it. But we need to make sure that all the backgrounds are consistent for the text. All right, that's pretty good. Dude, how on earth did it rip this much? I feel like I didn't include that much. But maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I did. Dude, how could this have possibly shredded 2,000 lines of code?
It's me, Mario! Hello! Okie dokie! Let's go!
The heck? I'm gonna be so for real. I'm just gonna be legit with you guys. I'm gonna go to bed because it's 4 a.m. and I should probably sleep. But I'm very happy about the progress we made here. This is good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna raid somebody. Let's see who we can raid. Who is awake? Dude, nobody I know is awake. All right, we're just gotta sleep. We're gonna dip for now, guys. It was a pleasure. I had a fun stream. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and I'll finish this up. Maybe I'll finish it up off stream. Come back with it. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with what we made. We came from nothing at the bottom to having two pretty fun widgets that I think make working with Claude pretty cool. And I think in terms of, if we compare this to my last stream, yeah, we just, we have my webcam overlapping with the code and overlapping with everything. It didn't feel quite right. This feels great. I'm feeling really good about, I'm feeling really excited about streaming right now. So guys, have a fantastic night and I will see you in the next stream. Bye.